Dishwasher does not dry the dishes. Okay. J-Train, I have a serious complaint about dishwashers in every home and apartment I've ever lived in. My dishwasher never completely dries all my dishes. Not even my glasses. And don't even get me started on plastic cups. They come out completely wet still. I live in a brand new apartment with all new appliances. My dishwasher even has a setting for heated dry, and the dishes are still not dry the next morning when I run the dishwasher at night and turn on the heated dry setting. They've had at least 8 hours to dry by this point. This leaves me with two options for my clean dishes in the morning. Hand dry each cup, dish, utensil with a towel. I hate this option because what is the point of having a dishwasher with a dry setting then? And this takes extra time. Then the drying process creates towel laundry or paper towel waste. 2, leave the dishwasher open with the wet dishes still on the rack all day so the clean dishes air dry. This is usually what I do, but it's annoying because then my clean, wet dishes are just sitting in the dishwasher all day when I would rather put them away in the morning and use my dishwasher to put my dirty dishes into throughout the day. I'm pretty sure that's the way God intended this appliance to be used anyways. Then it's gross that my dirty dishes pile up in my kitchen sink throughout the day while I'm waiting for clean dishes to air dry in the open washer. See photo. What the fuck? Do other people have this problem? Thanks, Jared. Love the pod. Dishwasher does me dirty. So let's open up this picture. This is a disaster.
Yeah, just looking at it.
Look what's going on here.
Yeah, half of the kitchen is dishes, but just like open dishes. They're just out.
This is absolutely a disaster. Why even have cabinets at this point?
Yeah. Turn all of your cabinets into mini little dishwashers. This whole kitchen is, I mean, it kind of looks like he's been robbed, but only of utensils. Somebody broke in and opened the kitchen drawers and left. It's a full debacle over there.
Hold on. There's so much going on here in this picture. First of all, you're losing floor space in your apartment because now your dishwasher is just open 80% of the day. Mm-hmm. So your kitchen that had this nice kitchen island, the kitchen island is now a different, parameter. It's a different square footage.
Yeah, if you're going to sell your house, you have to knock off 2 or 3 square feet because you have to factor in a full drawer has to be open
at all times. And then the dirty dishes being in the sink, those will start to smell. Here's the other thing. Wet dishes, wet cups, wet utensils, they smell. They end up not being clean. When you leave them out to dry like this, it ends up smelling like bleach a little bit. It ends up smelling like the water, like the hard water. Do you know what I'm talking about? I
know exactly what you're talking about. You got your calcium in there. You got your other minerals in the water. That doesn't really go anywhere. It just sort of stays around. And also, even if you do the air drying or whatever on a rack, usually have a cloth or something under the rack to catch the extra water. So now that's going to smell. So now this guy just has, he basically has all dirty dishes in his life. Every single thing is a problem. He can't reach a cup without it being wet or dirty, which so it might as well be dirty anyway. This is hell. I don't know.
Hold on. Even to go back, they have to buy a drying rack to put on the counter.
Yeah.
Imagine, hold on. Not only have they lost square footage of the floor, but they've lost square footage of the counter space to create another little place to then dry these things. Yeah. And now, what are they going to do in the sink? Can they not even use the sink?
This is hell, man. I mean, you have a space for a dishwasher that does, because technically what you could do, if let's say the whole thing didn't work, you pull the dishwasher out, you throw it over your neighbor's fence or whatever, you scream, Maytag fucked me, and just whip it over a fence. And then you could put a little bar fridge in that space. And now you have a good time. But this we wash them, but we don't dry them, trash dishwasher.
I'm opting for, here's the major issue. They don't like the first option, which is to towel dry all the dishes.
Yeah.
But that is the option. They need to get rid of that drying thing on the counter. That's a waste of space. That is a eyesore. I mean, imagine serving food on the counter and then having to make your way. Like, imagine there's a charcuterie board on that counter and then there's just garbage dishes drying right next to it. Like,
then imagine you come around the counter to get like a drink or something and you trip over an open dishwasher door.
They need to go to the towel dry. And here's why. Look at the knife out. Like
that the placement of the knife is waiting for an accident.
Absolutely. This is going to be, we're going to be watching a Netflix documentary where some guy is in jail because the knife, he went to get the dishes and it flung off the counter, murdered his wife. And he's like, no, it was the dry cleaner.
This would be just like the staircase, but yeah, this one knife. They're like, what happened? And he's like, well, I was drying some dishes and the knife flew and it killed my wife. And then they're like, well, what about your kids? And he's like, well, it left her and flew into them. I mean, what do you want me to do? And it's a 9-part documentary series called The Dishwasher.
And he's just screaming at the camera, the plate's never dried.
It's a huge knife. The handle part is on the counter. The blade is all over the sink, so it's perfect to be flipped and launched accidentally.
Totally. Well, you know, I can see their thinking process just by the way they're like, it's safer if I have the knife going inward towards the sink. Like, you could tell that they were like, this is the problem with the dishwasher and the strategy they've gone with, is that you're fashioning your life around it in a way that just isn't safe. They need to get paper towels, and you gotta, you know, I know this will offend Greta Thunberg, but you got to go paper towels. The environment is not for you to save in this instance.
Jared,
you need dry dishes.
Can I go a step further?
Please.
Sell the house.
Time to go.
Sell the house. This is like an Amityville horror type of situation.
Yeah, chuck it.
Your dishwasher is haunted by a non-drying demon, and this whole neighborhood should be put on notice. Like, real estate agent needs to go to the Better Business Bureau. The house sold or bulldozed or both, and then you have to walk through the neighborhood going, does anybody hear me holding 2 sopping wet plates?
Don't forget to like the video you just watched. I have many more. Subscribe to the channel right now. Like and subscribe, like and subscribe, like and subscribe, you fool. There's even a bell you can click to. Now you've got your week set Monday through Friday. I'm here for you.